All right, today we are tackling what I think is the single biggest and most dangerous financial blind spot for any restaurant owner out there. In just the next few minutes, I'm going to break down the hidden risk of liquor liability, show you exactly what your current insurance almost certainly does not cover, and how you can protect your entire business from one single tragic event.
Look, this isn't just some crazy worst case scenario. It's a devastating event that happens way more often than you'd think. And the most shocking part, it's almost never covered by your standard general liability policy. This right here, this is that giant blind spot, a multi-million-dollar risk that so many owners have no idea they're exposed to until it's way, way too late.
Hey, welcome. We specialize in helping hospitality businesses just like yours navigate all these unique and sometimes kind of scary risks. And let me be really clear about this. If you serve even one glass of wine a year at your establishment, this explainer is absolutely critical for you. The whole legal mess behind this risk comes from something called Dram Shop laws. So, Dram Shop laws, what are they? Well, these are the state laws that create this massive risk. In a nutshell, they say that your responsibility doesn't just magically end when a customer pays their tab and walks out that door. Nope. If you overserve them, these laws can hold you legally and financially responsible for whatever harm they cause after they leave.
Okay, let's dive into this because this is where a lot of owners get tripped up. Think about it like this. Your general liability policy, that's for stuff that happens inside your four walls. A customer slips on a wet floor, a server spills hot soup. That's general liability. But liquor liability is totally different. It's specifically designed to cover the fallout from serving alcohol, especially the damage an intoxicated person causes after they've left your property. The second they step off your curb, your general liability coverage for that kind of incident just stops.
And I really need you to hear this. This isn't some accident or a piece of fine print you missed. Most standard business policies have a specific, written in bold, liquor liability exclusion. What that means is, if your business makes money from selling alcohol, you are probably completely unprotected from this exact risk right now.
So when do these lawsuits pop up? Well, it usually boils down to two major high-stakes mistakes. First, serving someone who is already visibly intoxicated. This is your classic Dram Shop claim. You serve just one more drink to someone who's clearly had enough, they get behind the wheel, and boom, your restaurant is facing a massive lawsuit. Second, and this one's a big one, serving a minor. Even with the best ID scanners, stuff happens. But if a minor gets served and then causes an accident, a lawsuit isn't just likely, it's pretty much guaranteed.
Okay, so this is where you gotta pause and ask yourself a really tough question. Are your current insurance limits high enough to survive a truly catastrophic lawsuit? And keep in mind, in a lot of states, there's no cap on damages in a wrongful death claim. We're talking about numbers that can and do bankrupt businesses overnight. If you're not 100% sure of the answer, then you're exposed. And hey, if you have even a little bit of doubt, it's so worth taking a closer look. We've put a link right there in the description where you can start a free, zero-obligation insurance review. It's super quick, and it's focused specifically on finding these kinds of gaps. It's really the fastest way to get some clarity and peace of mind.
Now, what's really interesting here is that a giant lawsuit verdict is only the tip of the iceberg. There are these hidden costs that can be just as devastating. First off, you've got legal defense fees. These can run into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. And get this, even if you win the case, those fees can still sink your business. Second, you could lose your liquor license. And for a lot of you, losing that license means you're basically out of business. But here's the good news. You can absolutely be proactive about this. Proper training and having clear policies in place, that's your best line of defense. Make sure your entire staff, from bartenders to managers, is trained with state-certified programs like TIPS. It is also so important to document every single time you refuse to serve someone. Have a clear, written process for it. A lot of insurance carriers will actually give you resources for this stuff for free, so you should definitely ask.
So if you take away just one thing today, please let it be this. Liquor liability coverage isn't some luxury add-on. If you serve alcohol, it is the absolute cornerstone of your restaurant's financial security. It's not optional. It is essential for survival, period. You've built your business with your own two hands. Don't let one single incident take it all away. Go ahead and click that link below right now to get your free custom restaurant insurance quote. Let us help you make sure you have the right coverage with the right high limits for liquor liability. It's about protecting yourself, protecting your team, and protecting the dream you've worked so hard for. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. If you found this helpful, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for more essential tips just like this. You can also check out our playlist for deep dives into other important topics like workers' comp and food spoilage. Stay safe out there, stay protected, and have a great day.